The library did not appear on any map. It stood at the end of a narrow street that most people swore had never been there before. No sign marked its entrance. No windows looked out onto the world. The building itself seemed to lean inward, as though listening to secrets only it could hear. Those who entered never did so by accident. They arrived because something had already gone wrong. Elira Vale found the library on the night she learned her brother would die. The doctors were gentle with their words. Too gentle. The kind of kindness that feels like a lie told out of mercy. Elira nodded, thanked them, and walked until the city thinned into silence. That was when she saw the door. A single brass handle, warm to the touch. Above it, carved into stone so faint it could be missed, were 4 words. "We have already read you." Inside, the air smelled of dust and rain. Shelves stretched farther than the eye could follow, bending away as if space itself made room for them. Lamps glowed without flame, casting a soft, knowing light. The room was empty, no librarians, no visitors, yet Elira felt watched. A desk stood at the center. Upon it lay a single book. Its cover was blank. Her name was written on the spine. Elira opened it. The first page described her arrival, how her hands trembled, how her breath caught when she realized the ink was still wet. The second page spoke of her childhood, of memories she had never shared with anyone. She slammed the book shut. A whisper moved through the shelves. Not sound, recognition. A note lay beside the book now. The future is not predicted. It is remembered. Elira wandered deeper. Each shelf bore names instead of titles. Some she recognized, neighbors, strangers from the street. Others were unknown. Some books were thin, barely more than pamphlets. Others were impossibly thick. She reached for one at random. The man beside her on the bus. Tomorrow's argument. The exact words he would say. Her chest tightened. "Stop," she whispered. The lights dimmed slightly. She found her brother's book near the back. It was thin, too thin. Hands shaking, Elira opened it. The final page was dated 3 days from now. The last line read, "He dies knowing you were there." Tears blurred the words. "There has to be a mistake," she said. The shelves responded by parting. A figure stood between them. Not human, not quite shape. It wore the outline of a person the way smoke wears wind. "You confuse memory with mercy," it said without speaking. "Can I change it?" Elira asked. The thing tilted its head. "You already did. That is why you are here." Elira learned the rules quickly. The library did not stop events. It recorded choices. Some books ended early because their owners stopped choosing. Others grew heavier with every decision made in fear. She discovered a room without shelves, only mirrors. In each reflection, she saw herself making different choices. Running, staying, letting go. Only one reflection met her gaze without turning away. When Elira returned to the desk, her book was thicker. New pages had been added. She read until her eyes burned, until she reached the final chapter. It did not describe her brother's death. It described what came after: the grief, the rebuilding, the quiet strength she never believed she possessed. The last sentence was simple: "You live." Elira left the library before dawn. The street behind her no longer existed. 3 days later, she held her brother's hand as he passed. She was there, just as the book had promised. Years passed. Elira healed. She forgot the exact location of the library, but not the feeling of being read. Sometimes, when she stood before an important decision, she felt a quiet pressure, as if a page were turning somewhere. Far away, waiting. And deep within the library, on a shelf still growing, a new book gained its first line. She remembers US now. Thank you for watching. Please follow Laosana Vault on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and subscribe on YouTube for more interesting stories.